right, fellas, we need to shift gears. We'll come back around and talk about the Titanic news in the NBA with Damian Lillard being traded to the Milwaukee Bucks. And I can't trying to think of a trade as significant as this one. Just an amazing turn of events. Everyone kind of had him signed, sealed, and delivered to Miami. And I mean, Portland decided, nah, we're not just going to give you away. And they wound up making out because they held on to him. So we'll get to that coming up right now. We want to shift gears to another reason why we love Ann Arbor, right? The I Love Ann Arbor segment brought to you by our friends at Destination Ann Arbor. They are your tour guides to all things here in Washtenaw County. I like to say they're your map to places to go, people to see, things to do, places to eat, everything that you want to see and do, you need to see and do in Washtenaw County. You can find a gateway, a pathway, a link to with our friends at Destination Ann Arbor. We have the barcode up on the screen. You can scan that link. It'll take you over to their website, and you will see the the array of things that you can do in Ann Arbor. But we want to bring you into the equation, right? So one of the things that we're interested in knowing from you, the listener, and you can also drop this in the comments even after the show. We want the people who are in the stream to respond, and we want the people in the comments to respond if you're watching this after the live. We want to know your favorite place to grab a drink in Ann Arbor. Why do we want to know that? First of all, we want to know that for our own personal, our own personal wants and needs, right? You want to maybe it's a place we haven't been to, but we're also seeking suggestions for when we come together for my Ann Arbor shoot, where the Droppin' Dimes crew, we all come together and we go to some of our favorite spots in Ann Arbor. Maybe we stop off on a Sunday hanging out with some fans watching the Honolulu Blue and Silver because, they're pretty exciting to watch these days. Took my son to the game last Sunday. It was outstanding as that defense showed up and showed out, as Aiden Hutchinson did his thing. Would be great to share that with you, the people, you fans of Steady Dropping Dimes. So if you have a favorite watering hole in Ann Arbor, a favorite place to pick a drink or take a drink, drop it in the comment section. You could also drop it right here during the live stream, and we will put it in consideration for the place that we hang out at when the Droppin' Dimes crew and Devin and Daniel come to town here next month. But the first thing I want to do in this particular episode is see, I thought I had a bottle of vodka from one of my favorite distilleries. You know I had a favorite distillery, did you? Have a favorite distillery right here in Ann Arbor Distilling. They make a great wheat vodka. And if you're a vodka cranberry fan like me, it doesn't get better than this vodka. And so one of the great things about it is everything is locally sourced. You know how you get something local and you can tell that it's local? That's Ann Arbor Distilling. You can tell the quality, the freshness. They make a big deal out of sourcing things here in the state of Michigan. And they have a tasting room as well where you can go and sample the spirits for yourself if you're coming to town. Because we always try to point out things for you to do when you come to town. You come to town on a Friday, right? You get here early enough, you make it over to Ann Arbor Distilling and go to their tasting room. And I'm going to give you the address right now. The exact address for their tasting room is 220 Felch Street, right here in Ann Arbor. All right, their hours on Monday they're closed, but Tuesday through Friday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 2 to 10 p.m., and Sunday, 2 to 8 p.m. So you can, if you come to town on a Friday, you can slide over there, go have a great drink. They have a great variety of drinks. The vodka is my favorite. I actually have a bottle. It's for display purposes in my office. Not like I'm sitting at the office drinking vodka all day.
Turned up.
Right? But it's great. But it's like I said, you can taste the local. You can taste the local. And I don't know that a lot of people really know that it's a place where you could actually go and have a drink, right? That you can go to their tasting room and kind of sample everything they have, the Arbor vodkas, the bourbon, the Fox River bourbon that they have over there. They have so many, the peppermint schnapps that they peppermint schnapps that they have over there as well. They have a great variety over at Ann Arbor Distilling. So again, if you're in town, you're looking for a great place to get a drink, and you wanna get the taste of Ann Arbor. You want to get the taste of Michigan. You need to check out Ann Arbor Distilling. You may have heard back during COVID, one of the things that they did. I think this is where a lot of people know them because they do their own. They have their own distillery. They were doing the hand sanitizer at the time where there was a big shortage of hand sanitizer everywhere. They were brewing up hand sanitizer and donating it to hospitals and schools and throughout not just Washington County but throughout the state. So they were giving back to the community at the same time at a very tough time. But now things aren't as tough. Now we want to get out and have a drink with one another. Well, Ann Arbor Distilling is one of the best places in Ann Arbor to do so. Now, if you guys have special spots here in this city of Ann Arbor, anywhere in Washington County, that you think we should go have a drink. I've seen one that said Monty's Public House. I've checked out Monty's. That's the old Banfield's West Side. Oh no, that's the old Banfield's East Side. That's the old Banfield's East Side. That's where Monty's Public House. They have some good craft brews in there, so that's a pretty good one. The Session Room, just saw them as a suggestion, so that might be one. I know they have a bunch of great craft brews and some hard craft ciders over there as well. So those are a couple good suggestions. Arbor Brewing is another one that just came through. So we got a few suggestions in the mix right now. If we get to town on a Sunday in late October, I wish we could, make it be around the Saints game. That would be special. I don't know if we'll be able to do it around the Saints game, no. But we're gonna make this happen. So keep your suggestions coming. You have that favorite watering hole. We'll check them out. We'll pick the one with the TVs as well as the great drinks. And I think we're gonna get together and get with some of you guys, the fans out there, have a good drink, watch the Lions play, hopefully get ready to punch a playoff ticket, and then we move on from there. Again, for more information on all of the great places, not just the ones that we mentioned here during this segment, but all the great places in Ann Arbor to get a drink, you can check out our friends at Destination Ann Arbor. Ben, if you could put the barcode back up on the screen one more time. The Steady Dropping Dimes brought to you by our friends at Destination Ann Arbor, promoting all the great things to see and do in Washtenaw County. Yes, Ann Arbor is in the name, but they serve all of Washtenaw County. So, all right, there's your barcode. Be sure to check them out. They help make Steady Dropping Dimes keep dropping, right? Without them, we don't drop. Dimes don't drop without Destination Ann Arbor. All right.
There will be no dimes without Destination Ann Arbor.